Relationship don't cost many people so much. Bad management of relationship has cost so many people so much, including me, including me. The way people treat relationship these days, I'm not talking about relationship between man and God. I'm talking about relationship between man and man. People don't value relationship anymore. People joke and play with relationship like as if it doesn't matter. And it matters a lot. For me personally, I've lost so much due to poor management of my relationship. I don't lose many. There's so many things we're asking from God. Now, let me make it clear for us all to understand. God blesses us through people. God blessings come to us through people, especially earthly blessings. Every earthly blessing on earth today comes from God through men. And especially in this, time of age, people don't regard relationship the way they handle relationship or manage relationship at the slightest provocation. Even at no provocation, somebody will cut off a relationship they've had with somebody for years. And it seems like it doesn't matter. There's a reason why that God brought that person to your life. And there's another thing here, people who think that maybe they are financially better. They don't value relationship of those who maybe say who are not as rich as they are. And they just maltreat the people, treat them carelessly, disrespect them because they feel they have the money. But one thing I want us to understand is we all need each other in this life. This life, we need each other. I may not have the money to give you, but there may be something that you may get from me that you may need from me. It may be connections, it may be referrals, it may be just to sign something for you, it may be to represent you, it may be to speak for you where you cannot speak. Everything is not about money. The way I see people handle and manage relationship in this generation is so crazy, and people are paying for it. I've lost so many opportunities in my life because of poor management of my relationship with those people. As a matter of fact, those people may be the one treating me wrongly. But from what I've learned so far about relationship, that's why I always appreciate this man of God, Apostle Joshua Selman. God has used him tremendously to teach me a lot about relationship. I always advise people to listen to many anointed servants of God. So many Christians only listen to their pastor. They don't listen to other men of God. Apostle Joshua Selman of Koinonia Ministry, he lay emphasis. He teach a lot on relationship and how important it is and why we should take it so serious. Because there's something you'll be asking from God. There's something that you'll be asking from God. And God has, like I said earlier, our blessings come from God through men. And he has put it, through someone. And by divine connection, maybe God has brought both of you together. And because of your attitude or your misbehaviors or the way you do things, you don't have regard and value for anybody, you mismanage that relationship. And tomorrow, it could be that person be the solution to the problem that you're facing. That person could be the one that would have solved that problem or met that need or handled that situation for you. But because of your wrong attitude, you messed it up. See, my people, it is very, very important we start taking our relationship very serious. It doesn't matter the level of relationship, whether higher level of relationship or lower level of relationship. What I mean by higher level, those who may be financially or materially blessed than we are, then the lower ones are those ones who we are better off than. Treat everybody right. Treat everybody with respect. Treat everybody, value everybody, because that person you feel that is nobody today may become somebody tomorrow. And like I said earlier, every benefit you get from people may not be material blessing or financial blessing. It could be just something so completely different from all these kind of blessings. That may be that person you feel that is in a lower financial level, that you're better off financially, could be the person that can save your life, that can deliver you, that can help you out of a problem that money cannot even solve. We need to start taking our relationship very serious. The way people, handle relationship and manage it, it is too bad these days. And most of us, especially we Christians, we go on praying and shouting and fasting for God to solve a problem that God has already solved through the people he has connected to our life. But because of our mismanagement, because of our wrong attitude and misbehaviors, we damage that relationship, and we keep praying something that would have gotten that wouldn't have cost you praying and fasting. Now you spend years praying and fasting for God to meet that need when the solution was already with you, just a snap away, and you lost it because of your dirty behavior. So I'm guilty of this. I'm not just speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself too. It's just that lately I've begun to learn to value relationship. I begin to learn to take relationships serious, especially people who I know that are also interested in me. Even people who may be treating me wrongly, I try to avoid telling them or saying things that they will get angry about, because if you have misunderstanding with somebody, and the first thing they'll remember the things you told them. They won't remember the bad things they say to you. So I'm always careful with what I say with people, especially when our relationship is having challenges, when we're having misunderstandings. I'm very careful so that the person who uses it to judge me tomorrow, just in case if I may need his help tomorrow. And that thing is also applicable to everybody. Please, we need to take our relationship very serious. We are social beings. God created us social beings to interact with one another. We are not created to be alone. If you look at Adam, when God created Adam, he said he saw that man was alone, and it wasn't good for man to be alone, and he had to create a woman to be his company, to interact with. Because earlier, before women came into the scene in the world, God was, according to the Bible, said that God was visiting Adam every evening to interact with him, because he knows what he created in humans, in a man, that man needs interaction. Man needs a helper. Man needs some, because you don't have it all. You don't expect that all that you need in life, you have it all. Even if you have all the whole money in the world, there's still something that is lacking. There's still something that is missing. And that person you look down upon, that you feel that, what can I gain from him? He's nobody, he's nothing. Who knows what happens tomorrow? Even if he doesn't become rich tomorrow, what if he may have something that you desperately need that your money cannot buy? Please, I encourage us, I advise us to begin to take our relationship very serious. Respect everybody. It doesn't matter the level of relationship, whether higher level or lower level. Take every relationship very serious and learn to be polite, be courteous, be nice, be kind in your words, kind in your actions, kind in your attitude. Please, if most of us today are suffering because of poor relationship management, most people today, they're just suffering because of poor relationship management. So I encourage you to start looking into your relationship and start building quality relationship, because most of the answers to your prayers are tied to those relationships. And that is how God wants it. So if you mismanage those relationships and expect that God, you keep praying, who knows, something you would have gotten today, you end up praying for 10 years to get it. Wasting all those long years when you had the opportunity. God connected you to somebody who would have been a helper or been a solution or be there for you. God bless you all. I still remain Evangelist UGK. God bless you all.